Hey guys, and welcome to this week's edition of my In My Mailbox vlog. I'm Heidi from YA Bibliophile, and this week's edition, yeah, it's the Gluttony edition. I got so many books this week. A couple of them were gifts, but most of them, yeah, it was still kind of ridiculous. So, I'm probably going to be talking really fast so I can get this done in the time period allotted. So, first of all, I work in a middle school library and we do Scholastic book fairs, and we get, like Scholastic book fair dollars and things like that, and we had some extra ones, and so I bought Matched, the hardcover copy by Ali Kandi. I had the, I had an advanced reader's copy, but now I have the nice pretty hardcover edition. I have not read it yet. I read the first like chapter or two and I enjoyed it, so I have that one. I also got After Ever After, which I have read. I didn't own it. I reviewed it recently. I love this book. I love Jordan Sonnenbleck. He's awesome. So I was excited to get a nice hardcover copy of this. So that's what I got from Scholastic. Also this week, we, along with one of the teachers that I work with, she works with a group of about 11 kids who are they really struggle with reading. It's not that they hate it, although a lot of them they don't care for it, they would say. But they're struggling readers, and so they do some extra work, and as a reward, because they read a certain amount of hours outside of school, like in their free time, the principal let this teacher and myself go up and take these 11 kids to Barnes & Noble, and everybody got $20 each, including myself and the other teacher. So I didn't actually buy these with my own money, but it was pretty awesome. I bought Dark Goddess by Sarwat Chadha. I'm going to go see him and Rachel Hawkins on March 1st. I had an advanced reader's copy of this, but I wanted a hardcover, and I just hadn't read it yet. I do really love this series. The first one was Devil's Kiss. You can see it. It says in the background there. But and Billy is our main character, and it's kind of Knights Templars, but like for real, not some of the weird conspiracy ones that have been out lately. So I'm really excited. I'm liking it. I'm on chapter 3, but I like it so far. And then I also bought Vanished, Meg Cabot, books 1 and 2 of the 1-800-Where Are You series. So I haven't read those yet. I've read most of her other books, so I'm excited about those. So those I got from Barnes & Noble with money from that. And then I also went to Barnes & Noble on my own and bought a few books. The first one I bought I don't have with me, but I bought Angel, the newest one in the Maximum Ride series. It's at school. I'm loaning it out to my students because they're super hyped about it. And then I also bought The Reluctant Heiress. I love these books. This author, Eva, I have no idea how to say her last name, but she has about 5 historical romance kind of young adult novels, and I own all other 4, and I've read this one, I just didn't own it. So I got The Reluctant Heiress. I really liked these. These were really good. I actually, like a year or so ago when I was kind of blogging but not really, I wrote about her. Then I also found something that was just thrilling to me, the Sense and Sensibilities graphic novel. I am thrilled. I have the Pride and Prejudice one, and so it's just really neat. I love the way that they do these Jane Austen graphic novels. So yay Marvel for doing that, and I'm excited. I haven't read this one yet. I mean, I've read the book, but I haven't read this graphic novel, so that was exciting. One of the Borders near me is closing. It's actually not the one I go to the most often because it's further away, but I went there today because I had some money to spend to buy some incentive books for students as rewards, and today was the first day of their sale, so it was 20% off. And apparently I have like this issue where I cannot go into a bookstore. It's like a condition. I can't go into a bookstore without buying something. So even though I didn't need any more books, I bought books 3 and 4 of The Vanished. So now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then books 6, 7, and 8 of the Morganville Vampires. I couldn't remember if I already had 6 or not. I might already own this one, but I loaned them out to one of my students, and so I have no idea if I have 6. So I may now have 2 copies of 6, but I know I didn't have 7 and 8. I didn't buy the hardcover, or the newest book 9, because it was only in hardcover, and I want my, I like my whole series to be the same, which is why this book kind of drives me crazy, because it's like red and the other ones are all black, but whatever. So I wanted to wait till it was in paperback. But then I went to Half Price Books, and they had book 9 there for like $7, so I was like, alright, that's almost the same price as the paperback. So I bought at Half Price Books book 9 of the Morganville Vampire series. Also at Half Price Books, I got Chris Crutcher's Athletic Shorts, which is a collection of 6 short stories, and the Barcode Tattoo, incredibly popular in my school library. I bought those on clearance for $1 each, plus I had my teacher discounts, so they were like 90 cents each. And then I got The Lonely Hearts Club in hardcover by Elizabeth Yulberg. I had this in paperback, but I gave it away for in celebration of the Packer Super Bowl win. So now I guess I have it in hardcover. And then I found Looking for okay, I don't know how to say this, Brandy. This is by Melina Marchetta. She is best known in the States probably for Jellicoe Road, which won the Prince Award. She also wrote Finnegan of the Rock, fantasy, a little bit different from her other books. And then Saving Francesca, and her new book, which comes out in March, is called The Piper's Son, and it's a companion to Saving Francesca. It takes place about 5 years later. I read it a couple weeks ago, reviewed it on the blog. I absolutely loved it. Like, it was heartbreaking but fabulous. And I'm actually doing an author interview with Melina on my blog in the beginning of March, so I'm thrilled to have this one. I believe it was her first novel. It's about an Australian-Italian family. The young girl is the main character, and it got incredible reviews and awards in Australia. It was also made into a short film, I believe, and so she's really, really well known for this book in Australia, whereas she's really well known for Jellicoe Road. It's on Jellicoe Road in Australia, but it's just Jellicoe Road in the States. So I'm thrilled to read this. It's not really something that you see in the States a lot, so I was glad to find it at Half Price Books. And the last book I bought at Half Price Books is The Last Sacrifice, the newest Vampire Academy book. I have not read this one yet. I have it from the public library, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet, and I know that there are probably a ton of people that have it on hold, and I won't have a chance to read it anytime soon. So now I can take back the library copy, and I have my very own copy. So I am excited to read this one. I just haven't had time. Okay, those are all the books that I bought. And then I also got a few things in the mail. Let me just grab them. Sorry. From Book Nerds Across America, they had a giveaway for people who follow them on Twitter and follow their blog, which I apparently do both. And so they gave away, it's 4 books that are first in the series. Got a copy of The Sorcerer's Stone, which you can probably see back here. A copy of Twilight. A copy of The Hunger Games. And a copy of City of Bones. So that's kind of exciting. I do have them, so I will be giving them away to my students and things like that, so that's really nice. And they're great to loan out. I actually think that my copy of City of Bones may be missing. I have no idea where it is. Somebody loaned it, or borrowed it. I loaned it out, and I can't find it. Alright, a couple other things I got in the mail that were incredibly exciting. Like, you guys have no idea. A while ago, Robin McKinley's newest book, Pegasus, was released not that long ago, and they did this thing where you could do a, they called it a Pegasus and cake party. Like, you would have cake and talk about the book or any of Robin McKinley's books. I love Robin McKinley. I do own three different copies of the book Beauty, which are all the same book, just different covers. So I do love her. And so I tweeted about it, and I mentioned it on a library listserv I'm on, and then I had 2 parties with my students. And one of the things you could do is, everybody that held a party, you submitted the names of people who were at your party, and then you were registered to win signed copies of Pegasus. And one of my students with my students I couldn't put their names down, so they just put in slips for the students that were there. So we won a signed copy of Pegasus. It says Best Wishes, signed by Rob McKinley, for one of my students. I have to do a drawing of all the students who were there to see who's going to get this one. And then, apparently, Ms. McKinley really appreciated how much I kind of publicized it, and I got a bunch of other schools to join in and do it as well. So she sent me my very own copy, personalized copy of Pegasus, which is like super exciting for me because I've loved Rob McKinley forever. She was one of the first young adult authors that I ever really got into. So I was just thrilled when I got this. I definitely did some happy dancing, so I was super excited about that. And then on Friday when I got home from school, it was a long day, not a great day at work. There's a lot going on in Wisconsin with the teachers and all that good stuff. I had this package in my mailbox from Scholastic, and I was like, what the heck is this? And then I pulled it out of my mailbox, and I saw this on the back. That's right, Abandoned, the newest Meg Cabot book. It comes out in April. Again, I told you I love her, and I'm so excited to read this one. It's like a retelling of, a modern day telling of Persephone in Hades, that myth. So I am just excited. She recently put up the first chapter online, and so I read that, and so I'm just so thrilled. I was super excited. I didn't actually think that I would get a copy of it, so there was a lot of happy dancing yesterday as well. It's exciting. Yeah, I hope you have some good reading.